face dominating before the injuries, 7 straight wins, and an ERA below 1. Call your friends and settle in. The Nats and Pirates wrap up the season series in Pittsburgh. We're just minutes away from baseball here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Nationals fans have had to wait 4 weeks to celebrate today's holiday. It's Scherz Day, and it's beautiful to say that as Max Scherzer returns after a 4-week absence. Hello, everybody. I'm Dave Jagler, in for Bob Carpenter, along with FP Santangelo. And FP, the Nationals have a tough turnaround to take on the Cubs tomorrow, but Davey Martinez preaches, let's win today. They have a chance to win a series and keep up a run that's seen them win 8 out of 10 ball games.
Yeah, got to win a series tonight. The quick turnaround, flying to Chicago after the game. The 1:20 start in Chicago. Gain an hour, but tonight's so important team you should beat. You got your ace out of the mound. It's 4 weeks to the day since Max Scherzer's last pitch, so we're all excited. Like you said, it's Scherz Day. Let's go.
Well, the Nationals have done pretty well since Max left the lineup, 14-10.
All right, everybody, welcome to Scherz Day. This is Max Scherzer's return after 1 month on the injured list. We are at game number 127. It is played on a Thursday, August the 22nd. Of course, that's 2019. And, of course, we're going to call it Scherz Day because that's what they're calling it. And Scherzer could not return fast enough. Let's look at the updated standings. And we see that the Atlanta Braves have taken over first place in the Eastern Division as the Nationals in their previous games. We'll go back to game 124, which was the first game of the series, that they lost 6-5. And then game 125, they were able to come back and get a victory behind strong pitching from Steven Strasburg and some good hitting on the part of the Nationals, getting 10 runs and 11 hits. But then yesterday's game 126, they couldn't do much against Joe Musgrove. Musgrove threw 7 innings of pitching, only allowing 2 runs, and Patrick Corbin got knocked around a bit. So 6-2, Nationals lose, drop to 74-52. And in the real life standings, the Braves were 76-52. So Atlanta's 1 game ahead of Washington heading into this final game of the 4-game set. The record in real life for the Nationals at this point was 69-57. So right now we are 5 games better than what they were in real life. So in real life they obviously were about 6 games behind Atlanta, but now they're only 1 game back. And we'll see how this all plays out. It is Scherz Day, Max Scherzer, the return of Max Scherzer. So normally, like I said, I only play 1 game of a series, but with the return of Scherzer, I thought this was a good time to go ahead and finish this out and play a second game. So that's what we shall do. Let's look at the starting lineups for both teams, as well as the starting pitchers. We know about Max Scherzer, but let's look at the Pirates starter as well. So it is Scherz Day, and we've got Max Scherzer returning, and he'll be facing left-hander Steven Brault of the Pirates. Brault in the 2019 season, 4-6 with a 5.16 ERA. Let's look at the starting lineups for the Nationals. They will have a typical lineup going here for them. Dozier is back off the paternity list, so he's back in the lineup as well. Turner, Eaton, Rendon, Soto, Kendrick, Suzuki, Dozier, Robles, and Scherzer are in the lineup. On the bench, they have Parra and Adams from the left side, Cabrera, switch hitter, and Gomes from the right-hand side. Defensively for the Pirates, Ryan Reynolds in left, Starling Marte in center, and Melky Cabrera in right. Colin Moran is at third. They have Kevin Newman at short, Adam Frazier at second, Josh Bell at first base, Elias Diaz doing the catching for Steven Brault, the lefty. Okay, so this game was played August the 22nd on a Thursday night in Pittsburgh. And as I mentioned, tomorrow's game on Friday is a 1:20 Chicago time start against the Cubs. So a quick turnaround. Scherzer coming back is on a pitch count, so I will honor that. And I will not let Scherzer go quite as far as he would normally have gone in his starts. So I may cap him at 5 innings. He pitched 4 innings in the real game, so I'm going to cap him, I believe, at 5 innings. Of course, depends on where he is in the batting order and how the game is going. But I'm going to try to not overuse him. All right, so Stephen Brault will be finishing up the warm-up tosses for the Pirates. Trey Turner, the leadoff man for the Nationals, is up. We got our dice again with the yellow for the Pirates and the blue for the Nats. And, of course, the white die is just kind of there because you got to have a white die. All right, so got the charts here. Everything appears to be in place for game number 127. We're knocking them out and trying to sally forth through the season. Not trying to rush anything, but definitely trying to not make it last forever either. Since I'm working full-time again, it's cutting back on some of my replay time. So I'm trying to pump out some games in a row here on the weekends and then upload them as the days allow. And also, of course, keeping up with the Stratomatic NBC Game of the Week. But right now, we're at inside pitch, and Trey Turner stepping in, hitting .284, 15 homers, 47 driven in against Stephen Brault, the lefty. Game 127 underway. 3-1, and that is the ballpark card. And on the ballpark card, go to PNC Park and see what Turner can do. 1-5, it's going to ground to second. Adam Frazier is there, one away. Turner is retired. That brings up Adam Eaton, the right fielder. He is definitely struggling. Only .243, hit .279 in the real season. He's only hitting .243. 13 homers, 59 driven in, so his RBIs are definitely, he's got more RBI than he had in real life already, but his average is down. So, but you're not going to get exact. I mean, you wouldn't want total exact numbers. I mean, you'd have to replay this thing 1,000 times to get that to work. So, Brault against Eaton, lefty-lefty. 6-1 range play would go to the range play on Eaton's card. 6-5 is a fly to left. The range of Reynolds, he's a 3. So this has to be a 1, 2, or 3 for Reynolds to haul it in. He cannot. Is it going to be a double? Nope, just a single. So Adam Eaton, failed range play by the left fielder. Failed range play. So Eaton's aboard with a 1-out single. He's got an attempt of 2 to get a jump. He cannot, so he will stand pat. Here's Anthony Rendon, one of the big 2. .310 average, 28 home runs, 97 driven in. And he had 100 RBI at this point in the real season. I heard him talk about that on the pregame. So he's a little bit behind on his RBI, not a whole lot. Home runs probably about right on, and his average just only 9 points off, so not too bad. So here we go. Brault facing Rendon. 2-4, and 2-4 is a blank to a right-handed hitter, so Rendon will swing. 6-3, Starline 5, it's a fly to center. Out number 2, so Rendon is out of there. 2 down for Juan Soto. He's hitting .284, 31 homers, 96 driven in. And we'll check again for Eaton to get a jump. He cannot. Brault to Soto, lefty on lefty. 1-3, ballpark card going back to PNC Park for Juan Soto. 5-6, it's a ground ball to first, and Bell takes it to the bag himself. Inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left for the Nationals. So we go to the bottom of the first. It's Washington 0, and the Pirates coming to bat, and Max Scherzer making his return. It's Scherz Day. Scherz Day, and Scherzer is in. Let's look at the replay numbers on Scherzer up to this point, where he left off. He is 12-4 with a 2.30 ERA, 20 starts, 144 2/3 innings, 103 hits, 39 runs, 37 earned, 29 walks, and 192 strikeouts. Let's look at the lineup for the Pirates that will face him. Frazier, Reynolds, Marte, Bell, Moran, Cabrera, Newman, Diaz, and Brault. On the bench, they have Pablo Reyes. They have Eric Gonzalez, Jose Ozuna, and the backup catcher Jacob Stallings. So those are the potential defensive replacements / pinch hitters available to the Pirates. Max Scherzer finishing up those warm-up tosses. Sure, the butterflies are there because of the return. Being out a week, he's itching to get going. And he's going to have to deal with Adam Frazier, the leadoff man for the Pirates, as we step up to the bottom of the first here at PNC Park. Scherzer now getting the sign from what's turned out to be his personal catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He seems to catch all of his games. Did not write in his defensive numbers there, nor did I do for Kendrick for some reason. I don't know why I missed them. Kendrick is a 3 and a 2. Okay, now they're set. All right, so Scherzer now will face Adam Frazier. 2-4, and that's a double question mark. 1-3 is a single, but that's a 6, so it's a blank. We go to Frazier. 1-2, that's a star 1, which is a fly to center, and there's one away. So Frazier's retired. Here's Brian Reynolds, the left fielder. Scherzer, 6-1 is a switch. He's a switch hitter batting left, so that's a straight out single. Straight out single for Brian Reynolds. He's aboard. He's got an attempt of 1, and nothing happening. So that's going to take us to Starling Marte, center fielder. Scherzer to Marte. 3-2, possible hit by pitch. He's a 20. So he will get plunked. So Starling Marte apparently gets hit by the pitch quite a bit. Scherzer plunks him. Not intentional, of course. He's just probably a little too wound up and maybe doesn't have his control all reined in yet. So home plate umpire Tom Woodring is not going to issue any warnings. He just knows that's what's happening. So here's Josh Bell. Scherzer to Bell. 2-1. Bell's a switch hitter batting left, so it is a blank. No strikeout plus. It's a blank. Go to Bell, 5-4, that's a star 4. Ground ball to short, possible double play. He's a 2, but Scherzer takes away 1, makes it a 1. They were halfway, makes it a 2 again. 1-2, it's a double play. It is a double play. How about that? 4-6-3 is going to do it. The double play is turned, and the Pirates are turned away in the first. Mad Max did not get a strikeout, but he doesn't care. He gets the outs. No runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the top of the second. No score from PNC on a Thursday night getaway night. Kind of surprised they didn't play a day game since the Nationals have to travel to Chicago for a day game tomorrow. But that's just the way the schedule happened to work out, and that's just the way they did it. I do have the computer up, and I need to go ahead. I forgot to type in the first inning results in the computer so we can track it as the game goes along and keep up with the up-to-date stats. So I will do that real quick. Let's do the numbers for the Pirates again. A fly out to center, a single, hit by pitch, and then the 4-6-3 double play. All right, so now we're ready for the top of the second. Howie Kendrick is up, hitting .307. 18 homers, 67 RBI. He's already surpassed his homer and RBI total on the season. Of course, his batting average is about 20-some points less, actually 30-some points less. So he needs to pick up the batting average a little bit. Brought to Kendrick, 6-3. That's a wild pitch, so it's ball 1. 2-6, another wild pitch, it's ball 2. 1-2, strikeout chance, too high. Kendrick will swing. 3-2, and it's a star 5, which is a fly to center, 1 away. And one thing to note about PNC Park, they will take away 2 from strikeouts. So Scherzer and Brault might lose a strikeout or 2 throughout the course of the game. Suzuki, 274 average, 11 homers, 42 driven in. Brault, 3-1 ballpark card going to PNC. 5-4, that's a double to left field for Kurt Suzuki. 1 out double for Suzuki. Gets a runner into scoring position. Strategy roll for potential balk or pickoff. Nothing happening. Here's Dozier hitting .256, 16 homers, 46 driven in. His first game back from paternity leave. 1-2, strikeout chance, too high. Go to Dozier. 3-6, star 5, fly to center. That's 2 away. Suzuki does not run well enough to even attempt to get the third. So there are 2 down. And now it's going to be all up to Victor Robles. Robles hitting .240. Now, first base is open. They could pitch to Scherzer, but Scherzer's a decent hitter. But I still think the prudent move is to give the free pass to Robles. So in the past, I've tried to be slick and try to get that 8th hitter out to make the pitcher bat to lead off the next inning, and the 8th hitter inevitably gets a base hit. So I feel kind of silly doing that. So let's go with the discretion being the better part of valor and do the intentional walk. And now we'll go to Scherzer. Strategy roll for a pickoff for Brault. Nothing happening. So here's Max Scherzer. He's hitting .265 on the replay. No homers, 5 runs driven in. 13 out of 49 is how that plays out. He has been used as a pinch hitter a few times as well when he ran out of players. He hit .182 on the real season. Brault to Scherzer, 6-4. That's a blank. We go to Scherzer's card. 4-2. And that's a single past third base, so a base hit. But Suzuki, excuse me, Suzuki on an S5, you have to have to score from second, you have to have a 5 or better. He's only a 1. The 2 outs only gives him a 2, so he has to stop. So even though it's a base hit, it's just going to load the bases. It's not going to bring a run home. So now the bases are loaded for Trey Turner. 2 down. Brault trying to get out of the mess. Nothing on the strategy roll. Here is Brault to Turner. That's a leaner. Look at that. That yellow die is leaning, so I'm going to re-roll the whole thing because it should drop to a 2, but I can't, in good conscience, I can't play it. If it doesn't lie flat, I've got to re-roll it. So we're going to re-roll the Brault. 1-1 is a strikeout chance. 16 is too high. We go to Turner. And I think that's what the 2-2 would have done as well because it would have been hit by pitch and he wouldn't have been hit by the pitch. So I think we're right where we need to be, which is on Turner's card. 3-1 fly to center, and that's going to end the inning. So the Nationals will leave them loaded. And that could come back to bite them. They get no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they left them loaded. We go to the bottom of the second. Still no score. But again, that leaving guys on base. Big bugaboo. All right, so Scherzer back out. Got his feet wet in the first inning. Let's see what he can do here in the second. Colin Moran will lead things off for the Pirates. Scherzer 5-5. This ballpark card going to PNC Park. 5-2. That's a ground ball to third. Rendon right there, 1 away. So Scherzer getting it done. Here's Melky Cabrera. 4-4, ball 1, so no wild pitch, of course, with nobody on base. 4-6, that's a possible error by Cabrera. 3-6, that's a ground ball to short. With that being a 1, that's a definite error on Trey Turner. He will boot it. E6. So Trey Turner has booted the ball. And Melky Cabrera is aboard. He has no attempt, so there will be no strategy roll, but he's on. He should have been out. Scherzer not exactly happy about that. Here's Kevin Newman. 4-1. He's not tired, so there's no single there. Go to Newman. 5-3. Ground ball to short. Could be a double play, but he's only a 1, and that's a -1. Makes it a 0. They were halfway, makes it a 1. So this has to be a 1 for a double play. It's a 2, so it will not be a double play. Cabrera is a 2, but with being halfway, he drops to a 1, so that 2 beats him. So it will be a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice ground ball, and now I forgot what I think it went to second. Not that it matters that much, but it's either a 6-4 or a 4-6 double play. I don't remember which. Doesn't matter at this point. Not really worried about defensive stats all that much. So Newman is the new runner. He's got an attempt of 3, but can't get a jump. So here's Elias Diaz, or Elias Diaz, however it's pronounced. He is the catcher. Scherzer, 1-3, strikeout chance too high. So Scherzer has not struck out anybody in 2 innings. This is really unusual. Here's Diaz, 5-1, ground ball to short, does end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and a man left. At the end of 2, no score from PNC Park. So Stephen Brault back out, and he'll be facing Eaton, Rendon, and Soto. Heart of the order for the Nationals. Try to get something started here in the top of the third as we sit with no score. Eaton singled his first time up. 5-6, strikeout chance too much. We go to Eaton. 2-3, and that's a star 2, which is a ground ball to short. Newman is right there. 1 away, and that's going to send us to Anthony Rendon. 1-4, strikeout chance, 16 too much. We go to Rendon. 1-6, going to fly to right, 2 down. So both offenses kind of in a lull right now. Here is Juan Soto. 2-1, possible error on a throw. 6-1, fly to left, no throw, so no error. 3 up, 3 down go the Nats here in the third. So we go to the bottom of the third, still no score from PNC Park. And the pitcher, Stephen Brault, will lead off against Mad Max. Let's see if Max can get a strikeout of the pitcher. You would think if you can strike anybody out, it'd be the pitcher. But Brault doesn't strike out much. He's only got an 8 for a strikeout, and he's a .333 hitter. In real life, he was anyway. So it's no guarantee for Scherzer to get him out. 4-3. He's a lefty, so 4-3 is a strikeout plus, so he'll get him anyway with that plus. So first strikeout for Scherzer. His first strikeout of the game for Mad Max. That's 193. I doubt he gets to 200 in this game. It'll be the next start when he gets to 200 strikeouts. Here is Adam Frazier. 3-2. That is a hit by pitch chance. He's an 11. -1 is a 10, but that's a 7. Second hit by pitch by Scherzer. And now Tom Woodring is kind of saying something to Scherzer to make sure he settles down. Doesn't want anything going on. He's kind of giving a warning to both benches saying, hey, cool it. All right, here's Frazier. He's got an attempt of 1. Try to get a jump. Nothing happening. Here's Brian Reynolds. Scherzer 5-6, strikeout plus, got him. So 2 down, and that will take us to Starling Marte. Starling Marte stepping to the plate. Again, strategy roll for Frazier to get a jump. It's a 20, but there's no pickoff chances for Scherzer, so we drive on. Scherzer to Marte, 6-6, strikeout plus. But it's not going to work because he's only a 7. Strikeout plus makes him a 17. Stadium takes away 2 is a 15. That's a 19, so no strikeout. Marte will swing. 2-3, he's going to fly to left. That's going to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. At the end of 3, we are scoreless here at PNC Park. Somebody's got to break through offensively. Just a matter who it is. Howie Kendrick will lead off for the Nats here in the top of the 4th. Kendrick flew to center his first chance. See what he can do here against Brault. 2-1. Possible error on a throw. Kendrick 4-5 against a lefty. That is a double to center field. He got that split advantage against the lefty, so it's a double to center field for Howie Kendrick. Leadoff double, and that's how you get something going. You get your leadoff guy on. Nats did not do that in the first 3 innings, but the leadoff man is on now. Strategy roll for Brault to check for a pickoff. Nothing happening. Here's Kurt Suzuki, speaking of doubles. He doubled his first time up. 3-2. That is a blank against a right-handed pitcher, or right-handed hitter rather, so Suzuki will swing. 3-5, and that's a star 4, which is a ground ball to third. Now let's see if Kendrick can move up. And the only way he can move up is if he rolls a 1 or a 2. He does not, so he will stand pat on the ground ball. I know it's a 6 there, but that has nothing to do with them moving up. That's something else there. So it is a 5-3 ground out with the runner staying where he is. And that will take us to Brian Dozier. Strategy roll again for pickoff. Nothing happening. Dozier against Brault. 2-1. Possible error on a throw. 6-1. Ground ball to second. That's a 9. The error on Frazier is only a 3, so Frazier will make the play. Kendrick will take third on the throw to second base, from second base. So Kendrick moves to third, but now there are 2 down for Robles. So now we're in the same situation we were before. Do you intentionally walk Robles and pitch to Scherzer, although Scherzer did get a single last time? I think this time they're going to pitch to Robles. Strategy roll first. Nothing happening. They're going to pitch to Robles this time. 6-4. It's a blank. We go to Robles' card. 2-2. He's going to double to right field, so that didn't pay off for the Pirates. They took a chance and pitched to him, and it did not pay off. Robles with a double. And I think the fact that Max is such a good hitter might have had something to do with that. But Robles, an RBI double, and the Pirates find themselves down 1-0. Brault has to regroup and get Scherzer. That's a 20. Chance for a pickoff or a balk. That's a 1, so he's going to balk. So Robles will take third on the balk. And will send us to Scherzer. Another strategy roll, nothing happening. Here's Scherzer, brought to Scherzer. 4-4, that's a range play at PNC Park. 4-4 again, that's a blank, so no range play. We're going to the rare play chart. That's going to override the range play. And a rare play with men on base. So we roll the 2d6s, get a 54. 54 says deep fly to center, caught. So since it's caught, that's the third out. Nothing else has to happen. It's just a fly out to center. No other. If it was less than 2 outs, we'd look at the rest of that, but it's a fly to center, and that's all that matters. So the Nationals get a run on 2 hits, both doubles. No errors and a man left. So the Nationals finally break through, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 1-0 Washington here on Thursday evening. Thursday evening with Mad Max. All right, so Josh Bell will lead off for the Pirates to start the bottom of the 4th. 2-2, strikeout chance, got him. So maybe Mad Max is rounding into form. Again, I'm going to cap him at 5 innings, no matter what. Here's Moran, 2-1, blank to a lefty. Go to Moran, 6-6, star 1 is a fly to center. That's 2 down. For Melky Cabrera. So Cabrera steps to the plate. 5-6, strikeout plus, got him. So Mad Max doing very well for himself. Holding a 1-0 lead through 4. And now Baralt will come back out to face the top of the order and Trey Turner. Trey Turner to lead it off, followed by Eaton and Rendon. 3-3, it's a walk plus. So Trey Turner, lead-off walk, and he's going to be looking to get a jump. He has an attempt of 6. Cannot get the jump. Eaton's not bunting, though. All right, so Brault to Eaton. 5-1, blank. We go to Eaton's card. 3-5, that's a question mark 8 against lefties. It goes to 13. That's a 9. That's a double for Adam Eaton, a double to center field. Double to center. And let's check the run rating. Turner's a 3. The double to center, you add 1, gives him a 4. But Marte's a -2 and center makes him a 2. So 1 to 2, he can score. And he cannot, so he's got to hold at third. So the double puts runners at second and third with nobody out. Second and third, nobody out. Walk in a double. And it's going to send up the big guys, Rendon and Soto. Pirates are going to play. Ooh, how do you play this? Could give up a big inning if you play in and a hit gets through. How do they want to play? They're going to play the infield in. They don't think they're going to score a lot of runs. All right, so Brault's going to play the infield in even with nobody out in a 1-0 game in the 5th. Nothing happening. So Rendon is up, infield is in. 5-2, strikeout chance too high. We go to Rendon. 3-5, and that's a ground ball to third. Turner drops to a 1, so he will have to hold. And by playing the infield in, that prevented a run right there. And they were lucky enough to avoid a range check that might have cost them. So Rendon is out, 1 away. Here's Juan Soto. They could walk Soto and pitch to Kendrick, but that's not a good choice either. So the infield's still in against Soto. Brault to Soto, 4-4. Range play at the ballpark. PNC Park, 4-2. That is a home run to center field against lefties. He's an 8. That's a 2. It's gone. There is no range play. It is gone. Juan Soto, home run number 32 for Juan Soto. Home run number 32. It is a 3-run shot. The old Earl Weaver 3-run homer. And you're thinking maybe they should have walked Soto, but you do have Kendrick, who's a dangerous hitter on deck. So, and you had lefty on lefty, so you had all your advantages there. But Juan Soto turned that around. And he also gets home runs, RBIs 97, 98, and 99. So a chance for 100 RBIs in this game later on, possibly. So the Nationals now take a 4-0 lead here on Thursday. And here is Brault to Kendrick. 1-4, strikeout, 11, too high. Go to Kendrick. 6-4, he's going to pop it to second base. Frazier is there, 2 down. So 2 away. And that brings us to Kurt Suzuki, the catcher. Brault, 4-4, range play at the ballpark again. 5-2, ground ball to third, but it's a range play of Moran. He's only a 1. You can't get it. Will it be a single or a double? It'll be a double down the line, so second double of the game for Suzuki. Failed range play. Moran, there's one range over there, was not able to get it. Anybody else probably would have gotten it, but he didn't. So now here is Dozier, and Brault is tired, so we'll see if they want to pull him or not. He is set to bat third next inning, so they'd like to get him to get that last out if possible. So they're going to keep him in there to face Dozier. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Brault to Dozier, 5-2, strikeout chance too high. We go to Dozier. 3-1, star 4, and they do get him to ground to third, and that will do it for Brault. He does make it through the inning at least. But he gave up the big blow to Juan Soto, 3-run homer, 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors and a man left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is Washington 4 and Pittsburgh nothing. And we'll get a pinch hitter for Brault here in the bottom of the 5th. And like I said, this is scheduled to be Scherzer's last inning. Scherzer is set to bat second next inning, but we had him on a pitch count anyway. So Brault is done, and we'll get a pinch hitter for the Pirates. Figure out who that's going to be. It is going to be, they have no lefties. Everybody on the bench is a righty. So they're going to go to Jose Ozuna. He will be the pinch hitter. So we're going to have Newman, Diaz, and Jose Ozuna, the pinch hitter, here in the 5th against Max Scherzer. Newman is stepping to the plate against Scherzer. 6-4, it's a strikeout plus, he got him. So Newman is out of there. And Scherzer says, hello, Newman. 1 away, here's Elias or Elias Diaz. Maybe they'll walk in with Elias, I don't know. Scherzer, 5-2 is it's a blank to a righty, so Diaz will swing. 2-6, he's going to fly to center, 2 down. And now Jose Ozuna, the pinch hitter, steps to the plate. Scherzer tossing currently a 1-hit shutout. So Ozuna will be stepping in officially now for Brault. And let's see what he can do. 6-1, that's a blank to a righty. Go to Ozuna, 4-3, ground ball to third. That's going to end the inning. So Mad Max goes out in style. 5 innings pitched, only a 1-hit shutout. How about that? So that's going to do it for Mad Max. Like I said, I'm going to keep to my word and cap him to 5 innings. Now, if he had a no-hitter, I'd keep him going, but he's given up the 1 hit. So he's going to go 5 innings, give up 1 hit and no runs. He did hit 2 batters, so a little shaky early on, but no walks. And he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts. And he's in line, assuming the bullpen doesn't blow it, to improve to 13-4. And now we need to figure out who the new pitcher for the Pirates is going to be, which is why I like having the computer up, because it tells me who needs to be rested and who can actually pitch for the Pirates, who's tired and who's not. And one of their guys that hasn't pitched in a while, or that much, is Chris Stratton. And he actually has a little bit of length. So Chris Stratton will be the new pitcher for the Pirates. He did not pitch in the previous game, so he's rested. So Stratton is on. And I'll get the totals here on Brault. Another good advantage I had in the computer, I can get quick totals. So Brault, 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs, they were earned. And let's check his walks and strikeouts. He walked 2, didn't strike anybody out. So rough outing there for Brault. 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. And now Stratton is on. And Stratton will be facing Robles, a pinch hitter for Scherzer, and Trey Turner. So let's see who the pinch hitter for Scherzer is going to be. They got Adams, Parra, Cabrera, and Gomes. So I think they're going to use Adams because Parra can play multiple positions. They want to keep him for flexibility. So they will use Matt Adams as a pinch hitter here in the 6th inning for Max Scherzer. All right, so it's Robles to lead it off, followed by Adams. So Victor Robles stepping to the plate against Stratton. 6-2, straight up home run on Stratton's card right here. A 6-2 is a straight up home run. He's an 8, but that's a 19. So no home run for Robles, but he will get to swing. 6-4, star 2 is a fly. It's a ground out to short. So Robles just missed the chance at a home run. And there's one away from Matt Adams, the pinch hitter. And on the replay, Matt Adams is hitting .262 with 18 home runs. So he's doing much better on his average than he did in real life. Stratton, 6.5 is a walk plus. But even with that, that plus makes him a 17, but that's a 20. So no walk. Adams will swing, though. 4-5, and that's a question mark 8. Against a right-hander, it goes to 7. That's a 4. That's a double. Pinch hit double for Matt Adams. So a pinch hit double for Matt Adams. And that gets a runner on second base with only 1 out. Strategy roll for Stratton to see if there's a pickoff. There is none. Here's Trey Turner. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. 6-2, straight up home run chance here. He's a 10. That's a 2. It is gone. Trey Turner, a 2-run homer. Stratton found that straight up home run chance again. Second time he's done it in 3 at-bats. This time it was successful for Trey Turner, a 2-run homer. Trey Turner, home run number 16 for Trey Turner. And he is turning it around finally, and the Nats are scoring more runs. And they need it because they're behind the Braves. They're trying to catch the Braves. So two runs are in, only 1 out, and here is Eaton against Stratton. 3-6 strikeout chance, got him. That's out number 2. So Stratton having his issues, but the Pirates need some innings. So here's Rendon. 5-2 strikeout chance, too high. We go to Rendon. 5-4, star 4 is a fly to right. So the Nationals trying to even the series, split the series actually, with the win today. They would do that. So for the Nationals, 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 6-0 Washington, and it may actually be safe for the Nats bullpen to appear now since they have a 6-0 lead. So for the Pirates, it'll be Frazier to lead it off, followed by Reynolds and Marte. Reynolds is a switch. So we got lefty switch and a righty, followed by another switch and a lefty. So it's kind of mix and match what you want to do here. Let's look at the bullpen and see who's the most rested for the Nationals. And according to the bullpen, it is showing Tanner Rainey is the most rested. So we will go to Tanner Rainey. I know he's been struggling, but if you're up 6-0, I guess that's a good time to use him when it's a 6-run difference to try to let him work himself out. So Rainey is on. And if he doesn't get the job done, I'm sure they will pull him very quickly. So Rainey is on the replay. Rainey is really struggling. He's 1-3, 2 saves, but his ERA is 8.01. All right, here's Rainey to Frazier, 2-2, ball 1. Try again, 2-2, ball 2. 4-3 is the ballpark card. We're going to the PNC Park. 1-1, question mark 9. 18 falls in the home run category, so we're going to roll for Frazier. He has to roll a 1-5 to get a home run. He does not, so it's going to be a fly out to right field. Deep fly to right, but Eaton puts it away as Frazier just missed the home run chance to get the Pirates on the board. 1 away. Here's Brian Reynolds. Rainey, 5-3 is a walk plus, and that's been the bugaboo for Rainey, are these walks. And there you have one right there. So 1 out walk, and that's going to bring up Starling Marte. Let's see, strategy rolls are now off because it's a 6-run difference, so no strategy rolls are going to be employed. Go straight to the at-bat for Marte. 6-4, another walk plus. And again, Rainey. This is what plagues him, are these walks. And that'll bring up Josh Bell. First and second, 1 out. Rainey to Bell, 3-3 strikeout chance, and he will get him there. So Rainey is good at striking guys out, but he's also good at walking guys. So a little mix and match of everything. Here's Colin Moran with 2 outs and 2 on. 4-2, and that's another walk plus. So once again, he has walked the bases loaded, has Mr. Rainey. And now he's tired. So Rainey has faced more batters than he's allowed. He's faced 5, he can only face 4. And he's got Melky Cabrera to deal with. They're going to see if he can get him through this inning. If he gives up anything, they'll probably pull him. Let's see. Strategy roll. Oh, we're not doing strategy rolls, I forgot. So here, Rainey to Cabrera. 6-1, strikeout plus, and he got him. So I guess feast or famine. Either gets the walks or gets the strikeouts. So he does strike out the 2 to get out of the inning. So Rainey's going to go 1 inning. It's a very interesting line score. 1 inning, no hits, no runs. 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. So very interesting there as the Pirates leave the bases loaded. So we go to the 7th. It is still 6-0 Nats. And Stratton, I believe, is going to probably come out of the game. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to pull. I think they're going to pull Stratton on this. They were hoping to get more innings out of him, but I don't think they can afford it right now. So let's see who they're going to go to at this point. Coming up for the Nationals, it's Soto, Kendrick, and Suzuki. They will go to Keona Kela. Keona Kela will be the pitcher for the Pirates. He will be charged to pitch the 7th inning. Then they'll pinch hit for him in the bottom half. But Keona Kela is on for the Bucks. He will be on. Stratton went 1 inning. They were hoping for more. Gave up 2 hits and 2 runs. No walks and a strikeout. But now Keona Kela is on to face Soto. Soto with that big 3-run homer his last time up that really put the charge into it for the Nationals. Here's Kela, 3-5, and that's a strikeout chance. 8 is going to get him. He's a 10, but a -2 is an 8, and that is an 8. So even the -2 can't help him there. He's going to strike out. 1 away. It's going to bring up Howie Kendrick. Kela, 6-5, range play. 6-1, star 2, that's a fly to center. Range of Marte is a 3. You can't get it. It's a single or a double. It's a single for Howie Kendrick. A failed range play by Marte leads to a 1-out single. Of course, no strategy rolls still, so keep going. Kela to Suzuki. 4-1, strikeout plus. He's a 5. The plus makes it a 15, but the stadium takes away 2, makes it a 13, so that fails. No strikeout. Suzuki will swing. 2-1. He's going to double to left. How about that? The 3rd double of the game for Kurt Suzuki. Kendrick, with these no strategy rolls and whatnot, it is station to station unless it's automatic. And with Kendrick, it's not going to be automatic. He doesn't run fast enough to make it automatic, so he will hold at 3rd base. So runners are at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Infield, of course, is in for the Pirates. They really can't afford to give up any more runs. Kela to Dozier. 3-1, strikeout chance too high would go to Dozier. 5-3, and he's going to double to right field. A 2-run double for Dozier, and now it doesn't matter who the Pirates bring in. The Nats have the bats working on Thursday. It's a 2-run double for Brian Dozier. It is now an 8-0 Nationals lead. 1 out, runner at 2nd. Kela is now tired, but they're going to try to get him through the inning. 1-2, strikeout chance. He does get Robles for out number 2. And now Rainey's spot in the order is coming up. He's only going to pitch 1 inning anyway, so they're going to bring in a pinch hitter. And they will use Cabrera, the switch hitter. Save Parra for later, maybe. So Asdrubal Cabrera will pinch hit here in the 7th. Asdrubal Cabrera will pinch hit here in the 7th inning. And for Cabrera, check out his numbers. Not very good in the replay, unfortunately for him. Let's take a look here. He is hitting only .238, 13 homers, but that's combined with Texas and Washington. His numbers with Washington aren't very good, but he's only been with Washington for a little while, so he's got time. Kella trying to get out of the mess, facing Cabrera. 4-3, that's a strikeout chance, but 20 is too high. Go to Cabrera, 6-1. He's going to double to center, so yet another double. Third double of the inning. This one another pinch hit double. Adams pinch hit double in the 6th. Cabrera pinch hit double in the 7th. RBI double. That will score Dozier. And the Nationals now lead it 9-0. Definite laugher here on Schur's Day. Here's Turner. Kella's going to stay in there. He's got to take the brunt of the beating. 2-6 possible error. Turner. 5-6 star 3. Fly to right, that's a 10. Cabrera's only a 2, no error there. The inning's finally over, and that's going to do it for Kella. Kella is done, and he's glad of it. And that's going to do it for the Nationals, but they do cash in with 3 runs. They do it on 4 hits, 3 of them doubles. No errors, and a man left. So we go to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch. And it's a laugher, yawner, whatever you want to call it. It is 9-0. Favor of the Nationals. And we need a new pitcher for Washington. In a 9-0 game, pretty much everybody's safe, I would imagine. So they will go to, again, their most rested pitcher, which aren't many of them because they've been working a lot. So let's see who's got the best chance for rest. Actually, they go to Matt Grace, the lefty. So Matt Grace, their only lefty, is on. He is the most rested pitcher they have. As the only lefty, they were trying to hold him back unless he needed a certain situation. But Grace is in. He can try to get through this 7th inning. Bottom of the order, Newman, Diaz, and a pinch hitter, probably Reyes. Grace to Newman, 5-4. Against a right-hander, that's a blank. Lefty would have been a strikeout. I would have been a single, rather. But it's a blank. So Newman will swing. 5-1, he flies to left. So 1 away. That'll bring up Diaz, the catcher. 1-4. Again, obviously he gave us some hits to some lefties here because he's getting the singles against lefties, but they're righties, so it's a blank. Go to Diaz. 2-6, fly to center. 2 down. And now Reyes will pinch hit for the Pirates here in the 7th. We'll go to Pablo Reyes to pinch hit. Let's get Ozuna out of there. Here's a previous pinch hitter. Should have moved him earlier. All right, so Reyes is aboard with 2 outs in the base, or up to plate rather, with 2 outs and the bases empty. Pablo Reyes pinch hitting for Kella against Matt Grace. 6-5, that's a range play at PNC Park. 4-4, that's a blank, so we're going to the rare play chart. There is no range check. When we go to the rare play, that overrides that. So rare play chart, 42 with the bases empty, 42. Shallow pop up to right that the second baseman chases but doesn't hear the right fielder call and they collide. Resolve like a P4 range play and check for an injury of the second baseman Dozier. All right, so Dozier is a 2. So he fails the range play. That will drop in for a base hit, and we'll see if Dozier has to leave for an injury. Injury check on Dozier. He's got an injury of 2. So on the chart, a 2 has to roll a 1 to stay in the game. Otherwise, he's got to come out. And he is able to shake it off. How about that? When things are going your way, they're going your way. That is a base hit, but at least he can stay in the game. So Reyes with a pinch hit single, and that'll bring up Adam Frazier. Grace to Frazier. 1-6 possible error. 5-1 pops to first, but with an 18 there, no error at all. Play is made by Kendrick, and that'll do it for the Pirates. Grace goes his 1 inning, gives up a hit, nothing else. We go to the 8th. Still 9-0, favor of the Nationals. And we'll need a new pitcher for Pittsburgh. Find out who they have that's can pitch and is not tired. Let's find out. They're going to go to Francisco Liriano, a lefty, because we got lefties coming up for the Nationals. Not that that matters, but Liriano hasn't pitched since the first game of the series, so he's definitely rested. So Liriano is on. He'll be facing Eaton, Rendon, and Soto, 2 out of 3 lefties, but with the 9-0 game, like I said, it really doesn't matter that much. Keona Kella pitched his 1 inning, gave up 3 runs, did it on 4 hits, no walks and 2 strikeouts. So he had obviously a rough outing there. So Stratton, Kella, and now Liriano is on here in the top of the 8th. Liriano to Eaton, 5-3. That's a strikeout plus, so he does strike out Eaton for the first out of the inning. That will now take us to Anthony Rendon. 4-1, blank to Rendon. 2-4, that's a double to right field. So Rendon with a double. A lot of doubles in this game. Rendon clubs a double. That'll bring up Juan Soto. Liriano 6-5 is a walk plus, so he will walk Soto. Didn't want any part of Soto. That'll bring up Kendrick. So Kendrick is up to the plate with 2 on and 1 out against Liriano. 1-1, automatic out with a star line. Let's see what the out is. It's a 4, which is a fly to left, out number 2. Liriano is tired now, but they want to get him through the inning. He has to get Suzuki out, who's doubled 3 times in this game. 2-1 strikeout chance, and he will not. Oh, he will get him. He's a 6. -2 is a 4. That is a 4. It is a strikeout. Strikeout to end the inning. So for the Nationals, they get a hit, but no runs. They leave 2 on. And Liriano goes 1 inning, gives up the 1 hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Nothing else. So we go to the top of the 8th. Top of the 8th. Still 9-0. But we need a new pitcher for the Nationals because Grace has pitched faced 4 batters. And that's all they want to have him face, so they will bring in somebody else to face Reynolds and company. So the next best rested pitcher they have is going to be Wander Suero. So Suero is going to come on, try to pitch the 8th, and they'll probably bring in Hudson to pitch the 9th. So let's see, Suero will be coming on. Liriano's day is done for the Pirates. So it'll be Suero facing Frazier, Reynolds, and Marte here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Suero facing Reynolds. Suero on the replay is 2-4 with a save and a 3.86 ERA, so he's doing a little bit better than he did in real life. Suero 2-2. Strikeout chance against the lefty Frazier, but that's an 18. So Frazier will swing 2-3, fly to left. 1 away. So Suero gets the out. Here's Brian Reynolds, switch hitter batting left-handed now. Oh, that was Reynolds. What was that doing? I had Frazier up there. I don't know if he would have struck out or not. The fly to left. I don't remember what the roll was now. So I went to re-roll for Reynolds because I don't remember what the roll was. I had Frazier up there for some strange reason. I forgot to flip the cards. That can happen in a 9-0 game. Now I'm trying to remember what the result was. Now he flew to left. Now, but was the result a 2-3 or was it a 5-6? I don't remember. Or was it a 2-6? So I don't remember. So I'm going to re-roll for Brian Reynolds. The only fair thing I know to do. 160 grounds to short. So instead of a fly to left, it's going to be a grounder to short. And I've got to fix that on the computer as well. It is a grounder to short for the first out, not a fly to left. Not that it matters now with the score being what it is, but I do like to try to be as accurate as I can be, even in the blowouts. Still want to keep the integrity of the replay as best I can. Suero to Marte. 1-1, strikeout chance, got him. 2 down. So no question about that one, no discrepancy there. 2 down for Josh Bell. Suero to Bell, 3-2. That's a base hit against a lefty. That's a single. So straight up base hit for Josh Bell. Keeps the inning going. That's only hit number 3 for the Pirates on the game. Nationals have 15 hits. Pirates have 3. Here's Colin Moran. Suero, 4-1's a walk plus, so he will walk Moran. And now Suero is tired, but they want to get him through the inning. So, and they've got a 9-0 cushion, so they are going to keep him out there. Facing Melky Cabrera. 5-4. That is a strikeout plus, but he won't get him. That's a plus, makes that a 15. That's a 16, so no strikeout. Go to Cabrera, 5-6, and he's going to double to right field. So trying to leave him in there may have been a mistake, as that's a double that will score Bell. And they are station to station, so Cabrera is going to stop at third base, even with 2 outs, because you don't want to take a chance of getting him thrown out down 9-1 now. So he will stop at second base. So an RBI double for Cabrera makes the score 9-1. Newman, the batter, runners at second, third. Suero trying to get that final out. 1-3 ballpark card going to PNC Park. 6-2 question mark 8. That's a 1. That's a base hit to center field. Base hit to center. That will score Moran from third. Cabrera again doesn't run well. Will have to hold at third base. So an RBI single for Newman makes it now 9-2. And you wonder how long they can go with Suero, because you don't want to do anything really bad with him. All right, Diaz, the batter. The runners at the corners, 2 down. 2 runs are in. It's 9-2. Suero, 4-4. That is a wild pitch possibly, and that's a 1, so it will be a wild pitch, and that will score Cabrera. Wild pitch will score Cabrera from third base, and will move Newman to second base. So it's now 9-3. Diaz still up to the plate. Suero, 5-2. Hit by pitch chance. Not going to be hit by the pitch. Diaz will swing. 2-4. He's going to single to right. So how about that? Now Newman might be able to score without a throw. No, Eaton's a -2, so he can't score without a throw. So he will have to stop at third base. And they'll go to a pinch hitter for Liriano. And it will be Eric Gonzalez, the pinch hitter. So Eric Gonzalez will pinch hit for the pitcher. Eric Gonzalez, and I think that's going to be all for. That's going to be all for Suero. They tried to get him through it, but he just couldn't do it. So Suero is going to go 2/3 of an inning. They'll have to bring in somebody else, and that somebody else is going to be Fernando Rodney. So Fernando Rodney will come on and try to get out of this inning. And then they'll have Hudson pitch the 9th most likely. Let's see, Fernando Rodney is on to face Gonzalez. Although if he gets Gonzalez on the first at bat, he might come back and pitch the 9th. We shall see. Right now it is Rodney in a 9-3 game, and if there's an extra base hit here, this could get interesting in a hurry. Rodney on the replay, 0-3, 3 saves and a 3.90 ERA, but that's combined with several teams. So Rodney to Gonzalez, the pinch hitter. 5-2, strikeout plus, and he got him. Boy, talk about coming in and getting the job done. Fernando Rodney does it. Suero is going to give up 3 runs. He's going to do it on, how many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So he had a rough outing. He got the first 2 outs easy and then ran into problems. He also walked a batter, struck out a batter, but he gave up those 4 hits. So 3 runs for the Pirates, cuts the lead now to 9-3. And now we go to the top of the ninth. We'll need a new pitcher for the Pirates. Check their bullpen and see who they've got that's maybe not quite as tired. And they will go to Richard Rodriguez, our right-hander. So Richard Rodriguez will be coming on. And he will be pitching. He will be pitching the top of the ninth. Rodney may very well come back. I think he will come back and pitch the ninth because he only faced one batter. So we got, he's up to bat. Let's see, Dozier, Robles. You know what? They may let Rodney hit here just because they don't want to use their bullpen. So Dozier, and I think Rodney's going to go ahead and hit for himself. With the score being what it is, why not? So Rodney will hit for himself. New pitcher is Richard Rodriguez, right-hander. Richard Rodriguez facing Dozier. 4-4, that's an automatic out. Let's see what the out is. It is a 3, ground ball to second. So Dozier is retired on the 4-3 grounder. 1 away. And that's going to bring up center fielder Victor Robles. 3-3, that's a straight up home run chance. Robles is an 8, that's a 13 though, so it's no home run. Go to Robles. 3-5, and he lines it to short. Out number 2. And now we've got to pull the generic pitcher hitting card for the Nationals, as I didn't expect to need that, but I'm going to if we're letting Rodney hit for himself, we're going to need it. So let's go pull that real quick. The generic pitcher hitting card will be there. Rodriguez to Rodney. 1-1, walk plus, but not enough to walk him. So we go to the pitcher hitting card. 3-6, it's a fly to left by Rodney to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Rodriguez. And we go to the bottom of the ninth, 9-3, and Rodney will try to close it out as he only faced one batter, so he's still good to go. So it's a 9-3 game as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Top of the order for the Pirates will be Adam Frazier, and Rodney will be back out. If he gives up anything, he'll be tired, but they're going to try to get him through this game and try not to use Hudson. I'd like to rest Hudson for the next game if possible, as he is their de facto closer. So they really don't want to use Hudson. If they had to, they'd probably use Strickland to get through the game, but they're hoping Rodney can do it. Top of the order against Frazier, 9-3, bottom of the ninth. Rodney, 5-5 is a walk plus. That's not a good way to start. Leadoff walk to Frazier. And Strickland is loosening in the bullpen just in case. Brian Reynolds, the batter. Rodney, 6-6 is a possible wild pitch, and it is going to be a wild pitch. So wild pitch by Rodney, that takes the double play out of the equation. Rodney to Reynolds, 4-5, that is the ballpark card going to PNC Park. 3-4, that's a ground ball to the catcher, G2. And let's see, on the runner advancement, with the runner at second, on a G2, if the ball is hit to the catcher, the batter will advance, or the runner will advance to third according to the chart. So Frazier will take third base rather on the 2-3 ground out. Of course, his run is not really important. Marte, the batter, facing Rodney. 2-6, strikeout chance, got him, 2 down. So Rodney now is tired, but he's only 1 out away from finishing off the game, facing Josh Bell. 6-2, hit by pitch chance, not going to happen. Go to Bell. 3-3, pops it up to first. Kendrick waits for it, puts it away, and the Nationals end the series with a split as they take Game 4 by the score of 9-3. And they do it with some big offense, much needed offense, and of course a really good performance from Max Scherzer here on Scherz Day. He lived up to the hype on Scherz Day. So Scherzer gets the win. He improves to 13-4. Brault takes the loss. and he drops to 3-6. Now let's do the totals. For the Nationals, 9 runs, 15 hits, and 1 error. Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Let's check left on base. And for the left on base, Pirates left 10, Nationals left 9. So there's your final line score here from PNC Park. Nationals win it. 9 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, 9 left. For the Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 10 left. Scherzer the winner, 13-4. Brault the loser, 3-6. Nationals improved to 75-52, and we'll have to wait and see what the Braves do to see if they can tie for the lead or just stay a game back. And as we look ahead to the Chicago series, it's a 3-game series, all day games in Chicago. First game of the series, it'll be John Lester for the Cubs against Anibal Sanchez for the for the Nationals. So game 127 in the books. Nationals win it 9-3. Split the series with the Pirates, and now they move on to Wrigley Field for 3 games before returning home to play the Orioles and the Marlins. So hope you enjoyed that presentation of Washington Nationals Inside Pitch season replay. Till next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you all down the road.